My name is Angel from Hotelier. If you're working in the hotel industry, head on over to facebook.com/Hotelier. So there you'll find a lot of hotel-related memes and a lot of relatable content regarding what it's like to work in the hotel industry, especially here in the Philippines. So today's video is all about the top 10 signs that you have been working in the hotel industry for a long time. So if you want to hear more, stay with me. So, if you're like me and you've been working in the hotel industry for several years already, I'm sure that there are a lot of behaviors that have become ingrained in you. It's become second nature to you as a hotelier, that you unconsciously do it even when you're already off duty. Since it's already part of our training, it's part of what we do every day when we report for duty, it already comes so naturally to us that even when we are outside of the hotel, when we are not working anymore, we bring these behaviors already outside, even when we're not working. So the first one, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. I'm sure this has happened to you at least once. It's happened to me several times already. And the first sign that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long time is you hold the elevator door open for everyone else before getting in or going outside the elevator. Has this happened to you? It's happened to me in the malls, or even when I'm in a different hotel, or even when I'm in the hotel that I'm working in but I'm not on duty. For example, I'm already in my civilian clothing. It still comes so naturally for us as hoteliers to hold the door open for other people, even when we're not in uniform. Sometimes we even ask, which floor, sir? Which floor, ma'am? And then they just look at you weirdly like, is this person working here? It just comes so naturally for us to provide service to other people that we don't even notice that we are not working. So this is one telltale sign that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long time. You hold the door open, the elevator door open for everyone, even when you're not on duty. Sometimes even the door, right? It just comes so naturally for us. So the second sign that you've been working in the hotel for a long time is you pick up bits of litter from the floor wherever you are. So it's part of our training as hoteliers to own the hotel, to act as if you're the owner of the hotel. That whenever you see something littering on the floor, garbage on the floor, a bottle of an empty bottle of water or a crumpled piece of paper, your instinct is to pick it up, right? But sometimes even when we're already outside the hotel, when we're in the mall or the streets and you see a piece of paper on the floor, your instinct is to pick it up, put it in your pocket, or look for a trash can to throw it away. Now this is actually a very good trait that we bring with us outside the hotel, since we're helping Mother Nature and we're helping to keep the place clean. But sometimes it gets weird looks from people, especially when you're outside and you're picking up bits of garbage from the floor. But that's one of the telltale signs that you're a hotelier. You keep picking up dirt from the floor. And then another sign that you've been a hotelier for a long time, when you walk in the mall and you come across a foreign-looking guest or a foreign-looking person, your first instinct is to greet this person good morning. Because in the hotel, when you come across like a foreigner or someone that looks like a guest, your first instinct is to greet. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. That you take it with you even when you're outside the hotel. So it happened to me several times when I'm in, for example, Landmark or Greenbelt. When I get off duty, walking in the mall, I come across a person that looks like a guest, and it just automatically comes out. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. And they always greet back, but there are times that they don't, and they just look at you in a weird way, like, why is this, I know this person, why is this person talking to me? But it just comes so naturally for us to be friendly. And you know, it's a no-no in the hotel for you to come across a guest and not greet them or have them greet you first. You're supposed to always be the one to initiate the greeting, right? So this is something that we always take with us even when we're outside of the hotel already. And then another sign number 4, that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long time. I don't know if you guys do this, but I do. Whenever I dial from any landline, I automatically dial 9 first before the number. Because, you know, in the hotel, right, whenever we do outside calls, we press 9 first before any number. Especially, I used to work as a concierge, so we do a lot of outside calls. So 9 first before any number. That I've taken it with me even outside the hotel. When I'm at home and I dial a number, automatically dial 9 first before the number. And number 5, also still with the phones, you answer your personal phone calls with your hotel's telephone spiel. This has also happened to me, picking up the phone. Good morning, concierge, Angel speaking, may I help you? Or good morning, front office, Angel speaking, may I help you? And it just rolls off your tongue naturally, since you're so used to saying it several times a day. Whenever you pick up the phone, you don't even think about it. I mean, saying hello seems wrong already. Right? If you answer the phone with a hello, that's a telephone audit already from HR. So we automatically say the spiel that sometimes even when you're already answering your own personal calls outside of work, you still say the spiel. And then another sign that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long, long time. I don't know if you guys do this. This actually does not apply to me, but maybe for housekeeping people, this applies to you guys. But they say that you've been working in the hotel industry for too long if your toilet paper is folded into a triangle on the first sheet. You know how how housekeeping does it in the guest bathrooms or in the public bathrooms, right? They fold the first sheet so that it's easy to pull out. And you know that housekeeping has been there and has finished cleaning the bathroom if the toilet paper is already folded into that tiny triangle. And maybe housekeeping, do you also do this in your own houses? I don't know. Let me know. Another sign that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long time. This is something that I can relate to very, very well, is that you refer to everyone as ma'am and sir. So I've taken this with me outside the hotel. I refer to everyone as ma'am or sir. Because you never know who you're talking to in the hotel, right? Sometimes the people wearing the plainest clothing, looking like they're, you know, sometimes we tend to make assumptions about a guest based on how they look like. So it's always safest to always treat everyone as if they're a paying guest, despite of how they look. So already been trained to treat everyone as ma'am or sir. That I've taken it with me even when I'm talking to vendors, sir, ano to, or like grab drivers, sir or ma'am. You know, it just it shows respect for other people, that you just automatically refer to everyone as ma'am and sir. And then another sign that you've been a hotelier for a long time. I don't know if this also applies to you guys, but this definitely applies to me. Before I worked in the hotel industry, you know, I never used to care about leaving tips for service providers. But since I worked in the service industry, I know the value of when someone leaves me a tip. You know, it's not the monetary value that we're talking about per se, but it's actually the feeling that someone has appreciated the work that you've done for them. You know, even a 20 peso tip makes you feel so good because it means that this person appreciated your service enough for them to leave you something extra. And you can't really pick up a 20 peso bill anywhere, right? So you have to be grateful for that. And so I apply the same whenever I'm out dining or for any service providers staying in the hotel, I automatically think of giving them a tip after a service because I know what it's like to be on the other side, right? It always feels good to be appreciated. Then another sign that you're a hotelier for a long time, eto, you've mastered the art of keeping calm under pressure. Yan. So that's something that we hoteliers are very, very good at. So we encounter so many different things on our day-to-day life as a hotelier, from guest complaints to different emergency situations, screaming supervisors or managers, and you really can't wear your heart on your sleeve as a hotelier. You always have to manage your emotions, even when a guest is screaming their head off at you for something that it's not even your fault. Even when there's already a fire in the hotel, you have to keep calm so that the guests will also feel calm. So that's something that we take with us even when we're outside. We don't panic easily. We don't scare easily. We've seen so many things in the hotel that things outside seem to pale in comparison. So that's something that you become good at when you've been in the hotel industry for a long time. And last but not the least, the sign that you've been working in the hotel industry for a long time is that you listen to all of the signs that I mentioned and that you understood and can relate to every single one of those signs that I mentioned. That just means that you've been working in the hotel industry, you've been working as a hotelier for a long, long time, and that you've already imbibed all these values, all these behaviors that hoteliers are so known for. And that, of course, something that you can be proud of, because all these traits that I mentioned, all these behaviors that I mentioned, these are all things that you can be proud of as a hotelier. It shows that you have the heart to serve. It shows that you're responsible and that you treat everyone with respect. Diba? So these things, even when it's a little bit embarrassing when you do it outside, it's not something to be embarrassed about actually, because it's all good character traits that you can be proud of even when you're outside the hotel. There we go. So those are my top 10 signs that you have been working as a hotelier for a very, very long time. So if you guys were able to relate to at least one of those signs that I mentioned, please do let me know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hotel-related content. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one. Bye!